It'll be an inbound ball for the Wamps. Okay, good. And here we go, just underway. Welcome to this contest. Dominic Damiano and Lucas Vicente and the rest of the BTV 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. As we just get underway, we apologize for the technical difficulties. And that's Gleason driving. Won't go. Rebound, Bridgewater-Raynham. Here comes Shea Bolin. Off a pick. There's for three. She has a clean shot and hits all net on that one.
Shea Bolin coming off a nice game, a 17-11 game, despite the fact that she shot 6 for 19 from the field and 2 for 13 from deep. Still had a solid stat line. She'll look to shoot even better in this stage.
Here's a baseline shot, long three, won't go. That's Sherrick. Rebound, Bridgewater-Raynham. Here come the Trojans. Here comes Madalonis now. Up to Nye. Nye, her little floater from the baseline won't go. Rebound, Wamps. We have a loose ball. And they're going to call that on Nye. Her first, team first.
Bridgewater-Raynham coming off a 21-point victory against Not Set, which ended in the score 74-53. Also, stats worth noting are that Kenzie Madalonis finished the game with 23 points on a nice 6 for 8 from deep, and along with Tahalia Tai scoring 21 points as we have a jump ball here.
So possession arrow will go in favor of the Wamps. The Wamps coming into this contest perfect on the season with new head coach Matthew Freeman. We'll talk about him during the broadcast. So on the inbound, under the Bridgewater-Raynham hoops, are going to have violation. We'll have a change of possession. And here come the Trojans. As you can see, already up 3-0. Madalonis. Wrecks it over to Gleason. Gleason back to Bolin. And we'll have a push on that one. More like a forearm shiver by Kelly. Her first, team first. Actually, that should be second, I thought. No, I'm sorry. One.
The first one was on Bridgewater.
What a forearm shiver on that one. Now in the Wamps end. There's a nice feed. Bulinoff can't finish it. Bad angle. We'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow going favor of the Trojans. So Madalonis to inbound the ball.
This game so far already looking like a defensive slugfest as that's a steal by Alexis Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon stepped right in front of the pass intended for Nay. Now in the BR end under 6, approaching as you can tell, the 6-minute mark. Approaching the 6-minute mark. Long pass. That was Crowley. Crowley over to Duffy. Back to the baseline. Well over. And that's overthrown out of bounds. That was intended for, like you said, Dixon. So we'll have another change of possession here. The battle of undefeateds here.
And we'll start talking about Braintree's 3-0 start from first-time coach Matthew Freeman, whose first victory, as we get a shooting foul over here on number 00 Haley Sherrick, her first, team second. Matthew Freeman has started off the team nicely 3-0 after coaching for 17 years at Bishop Fee in high school. His first victory of the season was in a double overtime 63-60 victory versus Brookline, which ended up being his 250th career win.
Yeah, 249. All right, here's Madalonis trying to drive, and she gets hit from behind by Sherrick. And that one falls for Madalonis.
As for the old coach, Coach McDonald, she ended her coaching time at Braintree with 200 career wins and 4 state titles. Now she's the boys basketball head coach at Norwood, as that's a steal, but then it ends up going back to not Braintree.
No, it goes back to BR on the back court.
Oh.
That was back court called against the Wamps, so it'll be BR ball. Here's a replay. Here's a look at that right there.
Oh, it looked like it never even touched Fiona Kelly in the first place, although from my angle it looked like he did.
All right, on the inbound. After the inbound, I'm sorry. Bullen now driving, feeding, and she's fouled. Let's see. She just threw that ball up there, and she'll go to the line. Here's a look at that. Here comes Bullen trying to get it. She just threw the ball up. That would have been funny if it went in. That was a crazy shot. Smart enough to make an attempt. Here's her first shot. She hits that one.
The Wamps, as of right now, are coming off 2 straight victories, along with the 250th career win of Freeman. A 55-50 victory against Concord Carlisle. Oh,
that's all right.
And then the most recent game was a 62-39 blowout against Milton.
All right, so here we go. As Froganow steps in, she's just taking up the bench. That's out to the baseline. Great defense by the Trojans. It will stay Wamps ball in the BRN, approaching the 5-minute mark left in this first quarter.
Something else worth mentioning is that Coach Cheryl CV is in her 5th year as the girls varsity basketball head coach, and she has a record of 60-29 in her 5 years at BR. As a personal foul is called on Kenzie Malalandis.
Her first, team second. And on the inbound, over to Dixon. Dixon now covered by Nay. They have been shut out so far early in this first midway through. We get a foul, and Dixon will go to the line. And they are going to call that on Bullen. And both teams are now at 3 team fouls apiece. That's not out without hit. Here's the first shot.
And here's the replay of Alexis Dixon drawing the foul, and she got hacked, let me tell you.
Hits them both. And the Wamps are on the board.
Just a little spoiler alert, at halftime we will have Kenzie's older sister and BR grad, Kaylee Matalanis, here talking with us during the half.
Yeah, what a nice try, but couldn't finish. Kelly had a nice drive on that one, couldn't finish that, so it'll be inbound ball by the Wamps in their own end, trying to get out. There's Dixon now. They go to their full court press and breaking that wide open is Kelly. She runs on court, stepping in front of that, and we're going to have a reach foul. It's going to be on number 14 for the Wamps, and that's Crowley. And here's a look at the foul.
And it started with a great defensive play by Shea Bolin. Just anticipating that pass nicely, her second steal of the game.
All right, now a steal by the Wamps. Now the Wamps are under pressure. Now driving on a floater, baseline won't go. Overshoots that one. Rebound Trojans. Here comes Matalanis now offensively for the Trojans. Out to Nay, 3-pointer. That won't go. Rebound Kelly inside the Nay. Nice pass around the back. She hits the bottom of the backboard, won't go. We'll have a jump ball. Here's a replay on nice pass inside. Nay just hit the bottom of the backboard.
She may have rushed the layup a little bit. She just took a little bit of more time, like about 2 seconds. She would have got a more accurate view on it.
Now Dixon, as she runs this offense for the Wamps, down by 4. She's thinking about driving, stops. Nay stops, feeds it inside, stepping in front. And we're going to have a jump ball. And here come the Trojans. Full packed house here in Bridgewater at Monty Gymnasium. Long pass, baseline, Bolin. That won't go. Bolin, excuse me. On a little follow-up by Kelly. That won't go. It went off. I'm sorry, that went off Kelly at that time. Initially, that was Calvini on that one.
Another thing worth mentioning is that Coach Cheryl's is actually officially her 7th season coaching. She coached her first 2 years at Middleborough with the records 4-14 and 8-10. So it's definitely fair to say she's had more success here than she has at Middleborough, as an offensive foul is called on Shea Boylan. Her second personal foul, I believe.
That's 5 as a team. And here's holding the position. Great job by number 10 of Braintree, Kate Silva. Drawing that offensive foul on the inbound. Another jump ball. Possession arrow will go in favor of BR, so we'll have an inbound pass in the Braintree end with 2:58, as you can see, left in this first quarter. Now Nay. Thinking about driving, trying to cross up. Gets it out to Madalonis. All the way baseline. There's a shot, baseline shot. Hits Amber Silva for 3.
That's always my favorite spot from the three-point line.
It's mine too. Inside pass. Dixon. Bad ankle. You're going to have an offensive foul.
Actually, it's a traveling violation.
Traveling violation. I'm sorry, I missed that sign. Now Silva at the nay. Top of the key covered by Dixon. Goes right. Tries to go off the pick. She stops. Gets it out to Madalonis at the top. Now Madalonis tries to try. Baseline shot, nay for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Wamps. And they'll slow it down as Gleason now the captain. And she gets out to Dixon. Almost lost the ball there for a minute on a pass that hit her foot. Trying to work it inside. Spins, turns, can't get it, and she'll get called for too many steps. As Casanova tried to make a move inside, lost control of the ball and was able to drag their pivot foot and did a lot more and carried some luggage. We'll have another change of possession. Here come the Trojans. Amber Silver. Working out inside to Madalonis. He's guarded well inside. Up the pass inside to number 33.
That is Jordan Striggles. It all started with a beautiful pass from Madalonis to start with that layup.
Absolutely. Dixon now. There's a spin move inside, and she's fouled. We'll see who it's on. As Jillian Fay was fouled under the hoop. And she'll shoot a couple. As you can see, 1:05 left. It's the first. Nice move. Nice try trying to finish that one. Misses the second. Rebound. Amber Silva lost the ball. Had it for a moment, but she couldn't control the ball and went out of bounds. And we just lost the shot clock. Now the game clock. Now we get the game clock back. As
the shot clock is reset to 30 via high school rules.
So on the inbound in the Braintree end. Froger. Hodges, long baseline shot. That won't go. Tipped, bounced on the floor, and they're going to say it will be BR ball, with 49.6 of a second left and now running. Madalonis. We'll have Kaylee Madalonis here at the half talk about what's going on with her over at Suffolk University. 9 for 3. Won't go. Rebound Wamps. And we'll have another jump ball. Possession arrow will go in favor of the Wamps. Wamps have yet to find their groove here in this first quarter, only scoring 3. Holger now, initially, inside to Fay. Fay tried to work it inside. You're going to have another jump ball.
Great read and great hustle by Matt Alanis to
Absolutely.
prevent that layup from happening. As they always say, no easy buckets, right, Dom?
Absolutely. All right, so here we go. Matt Alanis over to Silva. Silva now thinking about that, but Nay, top of the key. She drives to her right. Her little floater off the glass won't go. Rebounded coming up and fouled. Here's number 21, Bella Calvani. With 3.8 of a second left in this first quarter. Here's our first one. And this is the first. There's that nice fadeaway. And Calvini trying to finish. She got hit hard. Here's the second attempt. Here's her second attempt. Hits the second. 3 seconds. Driving. There's a long shot. Oh, and a nice try to end the quarter by Holger. 12-3. Here's your score. Your thoughts so far, young man.
Well, it's a bit of a sloppy game, but it's also a very good defensive game but on both teams, of course. Coming up with steals, intercepting passes, preventing easy layups from happening. So
all right, we'll step away. We'll be right back with the start of the second period right after this.
When you need your business to reach your target audience, let us help you get back into the game. We do college recruiting CDs covering Little League baseball and high school sporting events. We get it done right.
The game. The Trojans 60.
Savior, 1-3 for hits. Everybody, welcome to Monte Gymnasium. Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk BTV crew as we give you our game of the week. Program note for 4 Deep Sports Talk: we will be Monday at Bridgewater Ice Arena as the Trojans hockey team takes on Pembroke. We'll be there. They'll drop the puck at 2. They'll be live on Facebook. All right, as we go, starting the second period. Here's Casanova. She loses the ball. Nice defensive play.
if for those who don't know yet, junior Kenzie Matalonis has 2 college offers on the table already so far. Of course, she's going to wait to see what her future holds out first, and then she'll commit to anything when the time comes.
Great defense and a steal.
Speaking of Matalonis.
Matalonis helped the steal, and Calvani finished 9 for hits.
Also, Shea Boylan, only in her sophomore year, has a remarkable 25 scholarship offers so far. She got like 9 of them as a freshman, Dom. Isn't that something else?
It is. Sherrick now went baseline, kicked it back out to Silva.
She had 10 rather.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, too many steps on that one. Sorry about that. I want to make sure people saw. They get four people checking in for the Wamps. And we'll try to give you their names as the game goes on. The number one team in the South, voted by 4 Deep Sports Talk, the Lady Girls are Bridgewater-Raynham. Excuse me, the girls of Bridgewater-Raynham. Now Matalonis thinking about driving up the cell, up to Nye thinking up to Dixon, back out to Matalonis on the right side. She stops, steps back, they'll regroup. Covered by Dixon, stopped up to Nay. Nay for a long 3, hits!
That limitless range badge coming in handy for her.
Absolutely. Now Sherrick bringing it up, covered by Matalonis. Tries to work it down inside to Silva. Silva back, a little give and go off the glass, and she hits. Madeline is not covered by Sherrick. Gets up to Nate, covered by Dixon. Goes to her right.
Georgian still hanging in there with their star player Bolin in foul trouble as a nice block by Sherrick, and that was a class act to help her up afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we look at it right here, it was actually Aisling Crowley with the block, but Sherrick did help her up.
Now after the inbound, there's Silva over to Nye. Nye covered by Dixon. Was thinking about going to right. Going left, driving, spins, looks, off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Wamps.
It was a good idea. It was a nice Elijah on fake attempt, but just couldn't execute the play.
Now Sherrick trying to run that Wamps offense. Another give and go, back and forth. They try to work it up and step in front. There's Amber Silva with a nice steal. She's going to try to finish. Off the glass, too strong, but Madelanis is there to clean it up and put it in. Now Sherrick again. Gleason thinking about driving. And that won't go. Rebound. Bridgewater, and it comes 9 now. Long pass over to Amber Silva. She lost it. Tried to keep it in, but she gave it a Wamp. Now a long pass on the break. This Sherrick now, same idea. That's back. But standing, and that was a travel. That should have, they're going to say it was off. They're going to say it was off number 14 anyway, Ashlyn Crowley. But even if she had the possession, was he not looking like she traveled?
Yeah, she looked like a little bit, but she didn't have much control of it. As a timeout is called by Bridgewater-Raynham.
No, by Braintree.
Oh, by Braintree.
Yep. This is exactly what the doctor ordered for Bridgewater-Raynham. Right now, 19-5, as you can see, with 5:16 left. And I'll tell you, it's been going all Bridgewater-Raynham's way.
They're doing a good job staying ahead without their star player due to foul trouble. It's been good to watch.
It has. It really has been.
Trojans are simply just coming in here saying, we have a star player that helps us lead our team, but we can win without her too.
The book I have on Shabo, I have her for 4. I have Madelanis for 4. Struggles and Ty I have for 3. And Silva for 2. And Silva for 3. And that's all the scoring I have right now for the Trojans as we stand right now with 5:16 left in this first half.
Another stat I have also is that Braintree has a total of 13 turnovers in the first half.
That's impressive. All right, so let's see what happens here as we come out of this timeout. In comes Madelanis. We'll have Kaylee Madelanis here at the half. Silva now. As she tries to work it, she stops all the way over to Ty. Madelanis inside to Kelly. Back out to Silva. She has a look. That's blocked. And Dixon gets a rebound for the Wamps. Long pass. And they'll start it all up again. And they slow it down.
That block was by Megan Duffy, who's currently playing through a groin injury right now. So it's good to see that the groin injury is not bothering her as she finishes the layup. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't, but it's followed by Silva.
Sorry, Dom, I spoke too soon.
No, you're fine. You did speak too soon, though. No worries. And Duffy to shoot a couple. Yeah, Coach told us that Kate Silva was going to replace her if she didn't think she was ready. Hits the first one. If we can, you know what I mean? When we talked to Coach Freeman in the pregame, he gave us some stats.
He gave us the starting 5 before the game, and he also said that if her co-captain, senior Megan Duffy, was not going to be able to start due to a groin injury or play, that Kate Sylvia Jr. was going to replace her in the starting lineup as she manages to make the second free throw.
Yep, that was his backup plan. Now inside. Around the back, a little off the glass, won't go. Didn't get that much off the glass by Calvini. Now Dixon goes too hard off the glass and trying to go up off a layup and fouled. That was Gleason. Calavani. Italian needs to get the Italian names down right. So Gleason to shoot a couple. Misses the first. And there's the foul right there by Kelly. And Calvini, excuse me. Like I said, Calvani. Rebound, BR. And Madalonis from the offense, approaching the 4-minute mark left in this first half. Tie now. Struggles for 3, won't go. Rebound, Wamps. Going to try to fast break. Sherrick will slow it down, though. She smartly slows it down.
Yeah, on a 1-4 fast break like that, you're not going to win. So it was a smart idea to reset, see if they can get a better look on offense.
Dixon was thinking about driving, stopped, works into the big body number 14, Crowley. That won't go, and just like that, in transition, here comes Madalonis trying to drive, and she's fouled by, I believe that was Sherrick. And it is.
It's nice to see Madalonis play. It's a good player, dude, just knows how to make the right play.
Misses the first.
As she drives in there, tries to finish into contact, but manages to draw the foul, and she hits the next free throw. So Coach Cheryl Reevy's combined record with BR and Middleborough is 72-53.
That is pretty impressive. Now trying to work it outside, won't go. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. I believe that's going to be on Ty.
What's most impressive about Coach Cheryl's record is that she after having 2 rough years at Middleborough, she manages to rebound and get an even better coaching record with the help of her players at BR.
All right.
She was also the Old Colony League Coach of the Year last year.
Crowley to shoot a pair. Hits the first. And here's the second. Hits them both. 20-9 now. With 3:15 in running left in this first half, and a very impressive, as of right now, a very impressive BR lead. And the Wamps add the defense and cause a turnover, and here come the Wamps again, approaching the 3-minute mark left in this first half. Trying to drive, what a steal by Madalonis. She's going to try to finish. Too hard on the rebound. That won't go. Kelly now, she pivots, and they're going to get it for dragging too many steps. So Bolin comes in, excuse me. And Smith checks out. Wamp trying to get any type of offensive momentum. Feed inside, Bolin steps in, nice play. It's over to Madalonis, long pass to Kelly. Oh, what a play off 1 foot.
Beautiful pass to lead to the layup for Calvani.
And I said Kelly, I'm sorry, Calvani. Now another turnover by the Trojan. Calvani, long pass to Bolin inside, trying to move. Use her big frame, little hook shot off the glass, won't go. And we're gonna have a foul on number 22.
That's on Bolin. That's her 3rd foul.
And Smith will recheck in. And the Wamps change a couple players. As Faye checks in. And so does Casanova, I believe, back into the game.
And now the Wamps are in the double bonus.
Misses the first. That can kill you. And you get a chance to go to the charity stripe. Got to hit those shots.
Free throws play a more important part of a basketball game than people think, especially when it comes to key moments in the fourth quarter. What if you're down by 2 and you're at the line? You got to extend that lead even further.
Silva now. And losing through it was Smith. She recovers, and we're going to have timeout. Great call by Coach Seavey. 1:46 left in this first half. 22-10. We'll be right back with more right after this. What's that? Coming out of that break.
And welcome back. You are watching 4 Sports Talk. Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans versus the Braintree Wamps. I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano. And Dom, your thoughts on this game so far?
Well, it took a minute 52 for the Wamps to break double digits. They're in this first half. And here we go, we're underway. Now Smith, long 3, won't go. Now trying to run it. Here come the Wamps. There's Hogan now, covered by Madalonis, excuse me. Works it back over to Faye, back to Hogan. That's blocked. And they're going to say it was last touched. Last touched by Bridgewater-Raynham. Now Faye with a backhand. She's going to get offensive foul. Throwing that elbow, trying to get position under there. Another change of possession. 1:15 left in this first half. Now Smith over to Madalonis. We're going to have Kaylee Madalonis at the half. I'll have a chance to talk to her. Tip momentarily. Madalonis tries to work it inside. Faye steps in, but they're going to say she was on the line. So it will stay BR ball with an exact. All right, let's look at this. As she tried to drive and trying to step in front of that and trying to take possession of the ball was Jillian Faye, and stepped on the line just like that. We have an inbound pass with exactly a minute left in this half.
You can't fault the idea of trying to get the pass inside for an easy layup.
Absolutely. Nice read by Faye on the inbound. And Faye steps in it, sliding and saving that one. And then just like that, here comes Madalonis now with all the passing. And long 3. Won't go. Rebound. Bridgewater-Raynham, Madalonis now. Here's her 3. Well, that won't go. Rebound, Wamps. We're going to have a jump ball. And possession arrow will go in favor of Bridgewater-Raynham with 45.7 of a second left. On the inbound, Silva. There's Madalonis from the baseline. Hits! But 2, though. Only 2.
Actually, it was a 3-pointer.
Oh, they did call it 3. I didn't see their arms go up. I apologize. Now Dixon. And Madalonis picks her pocket. She's going to try to finish strong. And just too hard to the glass. Rebound, Wamps. And we're going to have a reach and a foul and an extra push by Dixon on that one. And Smith is just arguing a case with the ref. She said after she shoved me to the ground, but it's going to. They're still talking about it right there at center court.
Even the cheering section's arguing a case
Of
too.
course they are. They're the Big Red. Of course they are. Like
Red Nation.
There you go.
That's their student section name.
Kicks in to go shoot the bonus. The double bonus, I should say. Hits the first. That's her third. And hits the second. 21 seconds left in the half.
As the
Smith.
Trojans look to get the last shot.
Trojans.
Trojans.
That's all right. Here's a long three. Won't go. Goes out of bounds. It will be, last touch by the Wamps. Trying to save it was number 13. It's Casanova. Inbound pass in the Wamps end. Madalonis now. All said and done out to Kelly. Kelly now back out to Madalonis. Trying to work off the pick. Here's a long three. Off the rim, won't go. And that's how the half will end. With your score, the Trojans 25, the Wamps 12. We're waiting for Kaylee Madalonis to step up so we can
interview her.
Interview her. Don't know where she is.
She'll be heading upstairs soon.
Can we? All right, we'll step away again at the half. Your score, Trojans 25, Wamps 12. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation powered by BTV. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Monte Gymnasium. I'm Dominic Damiano, now joined by Kaylee Madalonis, the big star over at Suffolk.
Yep.
Nice to see you again.
You too, of course.
Last time I saw you, I believe we had Kylie Pesci, and I don't mean to pronounce Shay's last name, Shay Bolin.
Bolin,
Bolin, right? And yourself, and I believe another girl as you're watching the boys game, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Right?
Yep.
And you guys did a great job. You bailed me out at the half. And so how's college going?
It's going really well. I really like it. It's a very good school. Still playing basketball there, and it's going well. We're 7-3 right now, so
Right.
winning record.
Nice. So what have you learned in the transition going from high school to college, as far as an athlete?
Well, the game pace is a lot different, a lot faster
Right.
than in high school, and a lot more competitive too.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's a good player there.
Right. So there's a lot of you. There's a lot of you on the court.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, very competitive.
Right. Exactly. That was my second point. So how do they teach you and how do they coach you up for something like that, for the speed of the game? What do they try to push?
Well, my coach has been looking at my shot a lot, trying to get my release quicker
Yeah.
in the game. But other than that, I don't know, you just got to be able to keep up.
Right. Right.
You know, be in shape.
Right. A lot of cardio. Right. A lot of running.
Everyone's pretty much expected to do it themselves. Like, if you're not in shape, it's your problem.
Yeah, you're a young adult now. It's not like you're in high school,
exactly.
right?
Like, he doesn't run us anything like Cheryl did. That was crazy.
Yeah. Well, we're paid off, until you got hurt in that Bourne game.
Yeah, exactly. I know. So unfortunate.
Yeah, we remember calling that game. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Like I told you before when I saw you, down earlier during the JV game. I was telling her, she walked it off, and then you told me later, I walked it off, but I was hurting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew I was done.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I remember telling, all the guys at BTV, Brian Barad and John, like, she'll bounce back. And Brian's like, Dom, she's not coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to every game. Doctor's appointments before every game, like, let me play.
Right.
It was a no-go. It's like, if you wanted to play in college, I wouldn't risk it.
Right.
So I think I made the right decision.
And what's your major over at Suffolk?
I'm a marketing major.
Nice. Is that what you want to do? Can you change still if you change your mind, like broadcasting it?
I don't know about that one, but no, I'm a marketing major, and I'm going to focus on sports marketing. So
nice.
Yeah.
So what advice can you give some of the people watching this broadcast as far as to get ready for something? Because that's a big change in life, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely just, like, make friends, get you through the hard transition.
Right, because everyone's going through the same thing, especially the freshmen, right?
Yeah, definitely. So just be outgoing, meet new people.
Right.
And they'll help you out. Because it does get lonely. I'm not even that far, and I get lonely.
Right. Yeah, I know. So how was the greeting and the other the other teammates with the new arrivals, yourself? And how many girls were, besides yourself, how many new kids did join that basketball squad besides yourself?
Only 2 others, and they're my best friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They both live with me.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah. So there's 3 of us. We get through the transition together.
Good. And how about the senior players, the sophomores, juniors, and seniors? How did they take you guys in?
So welcoming.
Cool.
Like, they make me enjoy being on the team. I love them all. I really love the team. Yeah, they're good people.
Very cool. Very cool. So what do you think we got to work on over there at Suffolk to finish up this season and make a playoff run? Anything come to mind you see?
I mean, it always comes down to defense.
Yeah.
Just talk on defense, help everyone out. Always. If you play team defense, you can't lose.
Right. Now, what do you think about the travel? You got some serious travel now, right?
Yeah. It's all right. It's definitely, like, tiring, but...
Right. It's part of the life.
Yeah.
Right? Part of the life.
Yeah. Sometimes we get the nice bus to ride in, so...
I bet it's a better bus than a school bus.
Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely way better than a school bus.
Right. I bet it is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, of course.
That's awesome. So what else, any other advice you want to give these kids? Anything else come to mind as we were talking? You want to shoot out there to those kids going to college and playing athletic sports? I know I touched on it once already. I don't know if something else came up or anything else. Definitely helpful.
Yeah, just stick with it. Like, it's going to be a tough transition, but, like, you're going to get through it. And, again, have people to help you get through it. And just realize that college isn't like high school. Like, make the realization that it's way different. You got to get used to it.
Right. So what's your take on this 25-12 first half lead for the Trojans?
I think they're doing very well. Obviously, it was tough not having Shea in the second quarter, but the defense is great like always. They're going after everything. And the shots they're getting up aren't being forced. The passing's great, so I really like what I'm seeing so far.
Good. Do you think it's just as quick, same Coach CV mentality as far as defense goes?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be diving on the floor. Everyone's willing to take a charge. Like, everyone's a tough player out there because of Cheryl.
Right.
She puts it in you.
What's her mentality? What does she try to force you guys in as a long season? What does she try to preach?
Just mental toughness.
Right.
Being a leader always. She likes to be able to trust her players, and this is a young team, so she's really watching them, being able to see if she can trust them yet.
Now, how many times do you yell at your little sister?
Oh, God. I can't even count.
Right? You know she's not listening to you, right?
Yeah, I know. It still feels good.
Yeah, it still feels good. Yeah, it's your sisters, That's cool.
Yeah, love her, though. She's my best friend, that's for sure.
Now, are you playing any AAU or anything like that still? Are you done because it's 18U? I think it's only 18U,
I'm done.
right? You're done?
I'm just with Suffolk, but I'll come back here and practice, and like I'm still really close with like the coaches of my AAU team, so I can go there whenever and get some shots up or
Oh, there you go.
whatever I want. Yeah.
Did you ever think about coaching?
Oh, absolutely. I totally want to coach when I'm older, 100%.
You can coach now. There's no reason why you can't start now in your off
I
time,
know.
right?
I mean, very
Well,
busy.
you can have to off time. I mean, like
After-
summer ball.
Exactly. I was
Right.
thinking that. I mean, Lori, I know, would help me out. Shay's mom would definitely help me out with the job.
There you go. I mean, you got to get your feet wet somewhere if you want to keep it going, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we wish you the best. It was great to see you again. We'll probably see you maybe around playoff time, depending on how your school goes. And all the best in school.
Oh, thank you so much. It was so good to see you, too.
You too. Thank you. All right, maybe we can step away one more time. That was Miss Matalonis, the Suffolk player. Kaylee Matalonis, excuse me, as I get a little tongue-tied there. We're at the half, 25-12. Can we step away one more time? You are watching 4 Deep Sports Talk and BTV's production of our Game of the Week. Again, the Trojans up 25-12. We'll be back with more right after this.
Your business to reach your target audience. Let us help you get back into the game. We do college recruiting CDs covering Little League baseball and high school sporting events. We get it done right.
Of the game. The Trojans 60.
Savior 1-3 for Bowling. Hits. Shoot, scores! McCormick scores again on the rebound.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente, and the rest of the BTV 4 Deep Sports Talk crew as we get ready to start the second half. And there's your score, 25-12. It's been all Bridgewater-Raynham, and I think I counted a minute 52, Lucas, before the Wamps even broke double digits or something like that. I believe that's what I saw. So here's your scoring summary right there. Bridgewater-Raynham shooting 22% from the field, 4 for 16 on three-pointers. The Wamps 0 for 2. Here's free throws, 5 for 8 for Bridgewater-Raynham, 10 for 14 for the Wamps. Wamps shooting 71% from the free throw line at Charity Stripe, and BI only 63%, 25 rebounds for Braintree and 19 for the Trojans. Then you have 17 turnovers for Braintree and 5 for the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans. 1 for 10 from the field, and 8 for 36 for the Trojans. And I have some of the scoring here. I have Kenzie Matalonis. She has scored. Let me sure I get that. 7. I have 7 for her. Boolin has 4. And Calvini has Brian Calvani. I missed that vowel. Calvani has 4. And Silva has 3. Struggles has 3, and Ty has 3. All right, so here we go as we get ready to start the second half. Your thoughts, Mark, Lucas? I'm sorry.
No worries, Dom. I've made mistakes on my lifetime too. So, but my thoughts on this game, it's been a very good defensive game, but offensively, it's also been a sloppy game as well with the turnovers, the low field goal percentage, especially on the Wamp side. Only 1 field goal, so basically almost all of their points coming from the charity stripe. Something you will see not often at all in any kind of basketball game.
It was great to talk to Kaylee Matalonis. She's a great kid. I don't know
Absolutely.
I know you were stretching your legs, and I don't know if you had a chance to hear the interview I did with her at the half. But what a great kid. Great kid. We wish her all the best.
I had to use the bathroom, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh, okay. You can watch it later on Facebook. All right, so here we go. It looks like the Wamps are going to go with their starters, Sherrick, Dixon, Casanova, and I believe that also looks like they're going to go with Gleason and Duffy. And the Lady Trojans are going to go with Ty, Bolin, Matalonis, Calavini. I got the vowel right. I almost get the vowel right. Calvani. Here's Matalonis as we start the second half. Third quarter. Ty now long three. Got a great look. Hits!
A great shot by Ty to start out the half. And one thing worth mentioning about Bella Calvani is that she's a three-sport athlete, meaning besides basketball, she's also a member of the girls lacrosse team and the girls soccer team.
And they're going to get number 14, Ashlyn Crowley, for too many steps. Drag that pivot foot. Make another turnover. Madeline is covered by Sherrick. Over to Shea. Now Bourne try to get it for travel, I think, or a carry. She has a nice, she works inside. Oh, off the glass, too hard. Rebound BR. The Trojan girl goes down hard. Kelly went down hard. And then following and finishing a nice move in transition was Duffy off the glass. Madalonis now. Looking for someone to cut in. Or she might make her own move. Gets off the tie now, covered by Dixon. She goes to her right, stops, back out to Madalonis. Madalonis feeds it into Bourne. Back out to Ty. There's another look for three. Off the rim, won't go. I'm going to say it was last touched by Braintree. So it'll be, of course, BR's ball in the Braintree end. There's a long three. Hits! Bowling for three, excuse me.
When Bolin gets her confidence at the level she had on that shot, it's basically tough to stop her.
That's 7 points for her for the night. Now driving on a floater off the glass and finishing hard and driving. That was Gleason. Madalonis now. Out to Ty. Covered by Dixon. Tries to work it inside. Calvini, she does it to number 5, but she's fouled, and Kelly will go to the line for a couple. And here she goes. Here's her first shot. Hits the first.
The spirit figures are out for the student section called Red Nation.
They're awesome. They really get into it. I remember my son used to do it all the time.
The spirit figures are meant for good luck. And again, you probably knew that, right?
I kind of did. My son used to tell me, but I didn't pay attention to him. No, I know what he meant, though.
I personally learned the spirit fingers gesture my freshman year of high school.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Sherrick now trying. Oh, Bolin tries to step in and steal the ball. Now baseline. And driving is Gleason, and she's, three girls hit all ball, but Gleason didn't think so. Now, just like that, in transition, Madalonis, her foul blocked, but it'll stay BR ball in the Braintree end. And they'll switch around this on who's gonna inbound the ball. As Kelly will start it. Kelly, the Bolin now. Switching, pivoting inside, off the glass. Nice try, too hard. And Kelly can't finish it. Rebound, Braintree. Here come the Wamps as Sherrick starts the offensive bounce pass all the way back out. Now baseline for Sherrick. Long three off the rim, won't go. It'll go out of bounds. It will be Trojans ball. Approaching the 5-minute mark left in this third quarter, and a very impressive Lady Trojans lead. Trojans trying to improve to 2-0. Now Ty, covered by Dixon, goes to her left, looks over to Boolin, top of the key. Now she's trying to drive. She's up to Ty. There's a nice look for three. Won't go short though. On the floor, nice job by the Trojans. But we're going to have a jump ball as Dixon dives in the ball. Forcing that jump ball. It will stay in possession arrow in favor of Braintree. Great crowd here tonight in this game.
Absolutely.
Now Sherrick for three, thinking three. Kicks it all up to Gleason. They're going to get Gleason for too many steps. (33-16). Coach Freeman knew this was a big test for his team coming in, playing Bridgewater-Raynham. And on a steal, Sherrick helps out with that one. Dixon recovers. And she sees an open lane. She's going to try to kick out the baseline. Oh, and she can't connect. She threw it out of bounds, and she had Crowley on the wing. And just though too far ahead of her, so we'll have another change of possession. And checking in for the Wamps is number 33, Phobia Rust, one of the captains. And coming out is Jordan Gleason, the other captain.
A senior captain as well.
Now Madelanis. Rule in for three. Hits!
As I always say, that's my favorite spot, the corner three ball.
Sherrick now just trying to get some type of momentum going with this Wamp offense.
As the Trojans are having their biggest lead of the game at 20 points.
Crowley, exactly. Crowley drives. We're going to have a block. Let's see what they call that on a block foul called on.
Fiona Kelly.
Yeah, Fiona. I'm sorry if I'm in the way of if I'm trying to get out of the way of the camera. So going to the line again is Crowley. Hits the first. Now for the Trojans, Kelly checks out and struggles. Checks in. Misses the second. Tip. Bounced. Recovered by Bridgewater-Raynham. Here comes Madelanis now. Works it inside. Works it in the middle. Now back out to Ty. Back to Madelanis. Inside. Bounce pass. She had a look. She stopped. Now she steps back for three. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Wamps. In transition, here comes Sherrick. They slow her down, almost lost the ball. Now she's double teamed. She has to stop. She has nothing to do, and it's stolen by Boland. Up to Ty. She's going to lay it off the glass, around the back, and in. Over the shoulder and in, excuse me. Approaching 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and as you can see, a very impressive showing by the Lady Trojans. Oh, nice fake. Thinking about shooting. That was Russ. Kicks it back out to Dixon for three off the glass. Won't go. Rebound wants it. Kick it back out. Bullen blocks that pass. Long pass. The struggles. Thinking about stops, pivots, turns, pivots again. Lays it up. Won't go. Loses the ball. Recovered by the Wamps. Now Dixon. Out to Rust. Covered by Struggles. And stepping in. Nice read by Madelanis. She's going to try to finish off the glass. And this time she does. Sherrick almost loses the ball again. She stops looking for help. And gets it out to Rust. Rust thinking about driving. Struggles, almost picks her pocket. She stops out to Dixon. Now Dixon, little floater from the baseline and hits. Nice shot by that young lady.
Nice mid-range jumper.
Timeout, I believe timeout Braintree. All right, so my scoring summary for the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans, I have Madalonis with 12. Boolin with 7. Bolin with 7. I'll say it again. Bolin with 7. Madalonis with 12. Ty with 5. Those are your high scores right now for the Trojans.
You got the last 3 Bolin hit, correct? Because I think
did.
I'm sure she hit 2 threes this quarter.
Oh, maybe I missed one. I didn't think I did. And then for Sherrick has 2. Of course, I'm returning to Braintree. Dixon has 4. Faye has 4. And a couple other charity stripe shots. Not much showing. And a very, very impressive 40-19 lead. And we do have the schedule coming up for the Trojans. Their next game, they will go to Mansfield and play in the Holiday Tournament. Next Friday at 5:30, they'll take on Fontbonne Academy. Then they come home January 3rd and take on New Bedford. And now Amber Silva checking in with 1:45 left in the third quarter. Ty now trying to work it in and trying to drive. There's a long shot, won't go. Nice try by Calvani, excuse me. I said that the first is. Here she goes. Kicks it back up. That's Dixon now. Driving is Faye. She'll stop, and she'll get stopped for the travel.
As the ref signals, the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Now Ty. Out to Amber Silva. Inside. Calvani stolen by Faye. She's trying to get something. Gets over to Dixon on a turnover. Dixon now top of the key, looking, trying to get someone. Kicks it back out to her left. Now trying to drive is Holger, and she lays it up and in.
Just a beautiful Euro step by Rebecca Holger.
Oh, nice handles there by Bowen. Baseline struggles way over the other side. Amber Silva with a nice clean look off the rim, won't go. It'll be touched, last touched by BR. It will be Braintree ball with 40.2 of a second left in the third quarter. And McGrath was getting ready to check in for BR. Now Holger thinking about driving, kicks it inside. And we're gonna get number 33, Phobia Rust on the travel.
So Haley Sherrick on Braintree also played on the girls soccer team.
Now Ty inside. Long three for ball. That's short. Now she's going to try to drive with a little floater off the glass. Won't finish. And Bridgewater-Raynham recovers. The ball's everywhere. Now finally taken by Braintree after all that. And there's Holger off the glass. Won't go. Too strong. Ball's on the floor. Recovered by, looks like it went out, but the buzzer went off. Maybe Rust. After 3, your score, the Trojans 40. The Wamps 21. Unbelievable. What just like Kaylee Madalonis was telling us what Coach Cheryl Seavey. All right, so here's some of the
highlights from this Trojans and Wamps game.
And there's a look with Madalonis as she finished nice. Made that third. His Boland's 3-point up the baseline, hitting that. Nice shot. Boland's shot, excuse me. There's another nice defensive play as Ty finishes up the glass. And Madalonis, another look at her shot again. And that's where we stand right now with the Trojans 40, again, the Wamps 21. And our next 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is Monday. We will be over to the Bridgewater Ice Arena to give you our first coverage of Bridgewater-Raynham boys hockey as they host Pembroke. We'll try to get a nice interview with Coach Pat Dave Patrick, as we get ready to start this fourth quarter. Casanova on the inbound. Over to Hoger. That was Fay. Little miscommunication. Dixon now. She's double teamed. Kicks it out. Top of the. That won't go. Rebound again. Dixon's there for the Wamps. She steps back and takes one. That's short. And now we're going to have a foul on 13, Casanova. And here comes Kenzie Matalanis. They work it inside, back out. Oh, tipped and out of bounds. Last touch by Bolin. Now the Wamps. Hogan out, and Matalanis almost picked her pocket again. And Coach Freeman was wondering if that was a kick ball. Great guy. You got a chance to talk to him today, right, Lucas? Great guy.
Absolutely. It's good. It's happy to see that he managed to get his 250th win in his Wamps debut. As despite the losing effort they got here right now, the team started off nicely, 3-0, as that's a three-pointer missed by Talia Atai.
What's that? All right, so we're back. Sorry about that. It will be BR ball in the Wamps end. Exactly 7 minutes left in the game. Matalanis now. Thinking about taking a shot. Kicks it over and driving with the hand is Kelly. Rebound Braintree. And they're going to get Kelly on the foul.
The thing that's most impressive about watching this game is the leadership of Kenzie Matalanis. Despite their star player Shea Bolin out for most of the game due to foul trouble, Kenzie's really stepped up as a leader and helped this team get to where they are tonight.
Good point. Now Braintree trying to make a move inside. Madelon steps in front of that one. They're going to say she was on the line when she tried to make the steal. And coming in is Struggles. Coming out is Struggles coming in. And Kelly coming out for BR. On the inbound out to Kelly now. Kelly tries to work it in. There's a quick pivot move. Nice move inside. Nice block. As Casanova tried to make a move on Bolin and couldn't. 6:25 left in the game. Covered by Dixon, now Ty. Thinking about making a move. Bolin was staying with step back. Inside, nice look. Oh, she can't finish. Rebound Braintree. Here comes Dixon now. Dixon tried to make a move, lost the ball. And it will be Wamps ball in the BR end with exactly 6 minutes left in this game, as you can see. Inside, nice pass.
Beautiful cut.
Absolutely.
By Casanova. Beautiful designed inbound play right there to lead to the easy basket.
Matalanis over to Ty. Struggles now. Over to Matalanis. Covered by Dixon. Driving right. Yeah, there's a baseline shot by in and out, won't go. Did everything but fall. Blocked in front. Dixon's there to recover that. Now she's going to run the floor. Thinking about going herself off the glass. Oh, she can't finish. And we got a foul on the floor.
An impressive effort by Alexis Dixon to manage to escape the triple team and avoid the 10-second violation.
I believe that's on Calvani. It only took 4 quarters. And Crowley's shot misses the first. You have a whole season to get this roster down.
You're right. It's only game 2.
Hits the second. That's 4 points for her for the day. Madalonis now from Bowling. Inside the tie, on the back, up over the shoulder, up the glass, too strong. Rebound, Wamps. 5 minutes left in this game. Now Dixon thinking about 3, takes the 3, that's short, stops. They're gonna say that number 14, Allison Crowley, was on the line as she tried to keep it in, so it'll be BR ball. The Trojans are going to improve to 2-0 on this very young season. Thinking 3 was Bowling. Out to Struggles. Struggles now. Madalonis tries to feed inside. That's intercepted by 2 Wamps, and then stolen again by the BR. Bowling now. Over to Struggles. Back out to Madalonis. Over inside. They didn't see her, off the glass and in. Oh, nice feed. Calvani for 2. Now Shurik. The lead is 22. Shurik driving her floater. Won't go. Rebound BR. Long pass. Dye now wide open. He's trying to finish up the glass with her right hand and does. Timeout, Braintree. Your score, Trojans 44, the Wamps 24, 3:53 left in the game. And we'll look at some replays right now. Madalonis, as Calvini was right there all alone. They left her alone out there.
Just a perfectly executed pass as well.
Here's another look from another angle. I'll tell you, if the Trojans play like this, they can have another great record. I can't really point out too much that they need to work on. They are hustling their butts off.
Oh, yes, definitely. Hustle is very key to basketball success.
And you know we need to touch on, and is this new Southeastern Conference League they're in with Brockton, Dartmouth. Basically, it's the big 3 in the OCL, the Old Colony League, minus Barnstable. So you have Durfee, Brockton, New Bedford.
And then we have BR, Dartmouth, and...
That's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
I thought we had a
Barnstable went to the Cape Cod League, I believe.
Right, that makes sense because they're near the Cape.
All right, so here we are coming out of the timeout. Now Dixon covered by Silva. And then Shurik tries to make a move. That ball, they're not going to say it was kicked. That had to hit somebody's foot. Just doesn't roll like that. So it's going to stay Wamps' ball. Dixon on the inbound. Takes the ball on the inbound. Now she tries to drive. Thinking about stepping back. They're going to get her for dragging her pivot put. It will be Braintree. It should be BR ball. In comes Madalonis. Covered by Shurik. And we're going to have a foul. We'll call that a push on Gleason on Bowling. On the inbound, Madalonis. Approaching the 3-minute mark left in the game. Oh, nice feed inside. Nice read by Gleason. She steps in front of that. Tries to get Sherrick. Her little jump pass from the baseline won't go. She follows up with her own after her own shot. Can't finish. Now Madelanis using the pick. Stops. Now she drives. She lost the handle. And she got fouled. Looks like they're going to call that on Sherrick. Bowling for three. Won't go. Rebound. Finally taken after all said and done by the Wamps. Gleason to Sherrick. And driving and fouled. And going to the line, that was Crowley. Just got too far under the hoop. And she'll shoot a couple. Hits the first. And hits the second. Again, our next broadcast, Bridgewater-Raynham Hockey, Monday at 2 o'clock. Silva driving, working inside, struggles with a floater on the baseline. That won't go. Rebound ball, and she goes up. She's fouled. Pick a number. They're going to call that on number 11. Duffy, the captain. Here's her first. Hits the first. And her second. Misses the second. Rebound Gleason for Braintree. They're going to have a reach on Struggles. Her first. Team fourth. All right, here we go. 45-26, 2:17 left, 2:16 now running left in the game. Sherrick out to Gleason. Back out to Duffy, covered by Silva, thinking about driving. Pops it back at the Sherrick from the baseline. That's long. Rebound now back out to Gleason. Now she's going to try to drive with a floater and hits. Bowling now, 25 different Division I schools and Division II schools looking at her. She comes with a floater, won't go. She follows on, rebound off the glass and finishes. Oh, I stand corrected. All Division I schools. Showed a lot of hustle there on that one. BC, her first offer in Division I. And talking to Kaylee Madelanis, I guess she was off. She's already been to Georgia, NC State. She likes those schools. Now Dixon. Trying the drive. Her floater won't go. In and out. Rebound. Gets her on the rebound. She steps back. Tries to finish it. She does. That's an excellent hustle. Excellent hustle by that young lady.
And the two offers that Kenzie Madelanis has are from University of New Hampshire, and the other one was from UMass Lowell.
All right, we got a 50.6 tenths of a second, and here they'll take out the starters. And we'll try to get you all these young ladies' names.
One of them is their senior captain, Veronica McGrath, number 10. And this one over here, number 23, their other captain, Kira Convent.
Now Posick now. Again, we'll try to give you these girls' names the best we can. McGrath gets it back over to Pulisic. Tries to work inside. Pinball on that one. Went off about 3 plays and finally goes off the mouth. I think that hit Sherrick right in the face for Braintree. Inbound pass. Let's see what we got. So we have another change as Silva checks in and Duffy checks out. Tipped and blocked and a steal by the Wamps. Kicks it back out. Gleason from the free throw line basically misses that one. And on a break inside, stepping front, nice play by Gleason. They're going to say she was on the line. With 14.7 tenths of a second left and an 18-point lead for the Trojans. On the inbound, stolen by the Wamps. Gleason trying to finish. She stops. That won't go. Tries to get her own rebound, and she does. And that'll be the game, folks. The Trojans improved to 2-0. The Wamps, a very respectful 3-1. Your final score, the Bridgewater-Raynham Lady Trojans 48, the Lady Wamps 32. For Lucas Vicente, I'm Dominic Damiano and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk BTV crew. We hope you enjoyed this game. You can catch us Monday as we give you Bridgewater-Raynham hockey. They drop the puck at 2 o'clock at the Bridgewater Ice Arena. God willing, live on our Facebook channel. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic holiday.